Hey skiers, it's Bob with Skiessentials.com. Welcome to our 2026 ski test. We've got an Elan Ripstick 88 for you today. These are carryover models from last year. So for 2025, the entire Ripstick line got revamped, build, shape, profile, everything. And this is now in year 2 of this current production cycle. So same graphics, same everything. Remains one of the most interesting all-mountain skis out there because of its blend of lightweight and energy, its use of carbon, its use of symmetry, and just a general overall fun-loving shape and style. Really puts this on a different level than a lot of other 88s out there. And since it's a very competitive field, you got to do something to stand out. And I think this Ripstick 88 does a great job in that regard. It is built with a tube light wood core, so a blend of poplar and paulownia. We are using carbon rods in this ski as well. So they mill out sections of the wood core and then put in carbon rods. It's a three-dimensional 360 application of carbon. It's adding a lot of pep to the ski because it's placed in the ski running along the side. It is placed in under stress already, so that adds even more energy and pop. Under the core, right above the base here, we do get 2 strips of unidirectional carbon. Because these skis are built asymmetrically, they're able to incorporate different uses of that carbon, different lengths. So for a right-left specific ski like these are, they're able to run the inside edge of this unidirectional strip longer than the outside edge, putting more emphasis on the edge grip and carving performance on groomers, while letting the uphill edge be a little bit more drifty and more all-mountain or free-ride oriented. In the shovel here, we use flax. There's a flax laminate here that replaces where the vapor tips were. It allows them to thin the upper layer and keep the profile thinner overall. And that actually makes these skis pretty flexible, especially in the shovel here, because it is a thinner overall profile. Do what you want with that. It does make it feel like it's a little bit more a lighter skier dependent, as opposed to someone like myself. If you're aggressive and heavy and you like driving the shovels of the ski, you'll be able to bend them pretty easily. But if you're looking for something that's lighter and more forgiving, then this is a great place to be. So there's pluses and minuses for sure. This is the long length. This is a 189, and we're on the scale here at 1,750 grams. So if you think about the shorter ones, 182, 175, those are going to be even lighter. So offering just a lot of quickness and mobility and just making it one of the more unique skis out there, especially from a construction perspective. Shape-wise, that conversation continues. They do use their amphibio rocker profile in the tips and tails to generate a unique feel here. So they put more rocker on the outside and more camber on the inside. So it's a little bit of a twisting effect. And that lets the ski hook into the turn with more camber, while the uphill ski drifts along and doesn't get in the way. It doesn't feel hooky or catchy. Just an extremely smooth and cohesive feel, making these two skis function really well as one unit. And that's something that not a lot of other skis can mention. Is just kind of the smoothness in terms of how they track alongside one another. I think it's a really unique thing. Not a ton of rocker to talk about. There's enough in the tail to make it a little bit more playful. More of a taper talk here with this spoonier tip shape. This wider part is brought down into the ski, and that's giving this 88 kind of an uncommonly good amount of flotation for the width. A lot of other 88s are a little bit more front side oriented in terms of this taper shape, and this one takes it kind of the next level, offering more rise out of the shovel when you get into softer snow. And that's kind of exaggerated with the flex too. So the taper combined with the softer flex really makes this ski rise out of the snow. If you're an aggressive mogul skier, you might feel that really kind of bend up a little bit. But for most people, I think it just makes the whole experience easier and more fun. We do get a longer turn radius in this 189, 17.8 meters. You know, if you think about the shorter ones, again, you're going to have less weight, slightly shorter arc, and that allows you to make kind of variable turn shapes and styles, you know, both on groomers and off. Also allows you to make nice quick turns in the bumps and in the trees. And, you know, especially if there's not a whole lot of soft snow or fresh snow, if it's more firm, that allows you to manipulate the turn shape a little bit better too. But yeah, I think fun is the key here, fun and accessibility, really kind of standout options for this ski. We do have some tester feedback from our own Jeff Nagel here. Notes that this is one of my favorite all-mountain skis. At my weight, it holds an edge just fine and honestly carves great, but then it's quick and agile in bumps, super easy to ski, and such a fun-loving ski. So yeah, we see that term fun brought up a lot when it comes to this Ripstick 88. I think the ski holds up its end of the bargain. The skier has to do the same as well and realize that they're not on a high power, high octane 88 ski with 2 sheets of metal. This is something different and something unique, and that's something to be praised. So make sure you check out this Elan Ripstick 88 here at Skiessentials.com, and we'll see you out there on the hill. Bye.